Hello everyone. In this video, I'll show you how to use the privacy and security settings in the Google Chrome app. These settings help protect your personal information, improve your browsing experience, and give you more control over your privacy. So, let's go through each option step by step. First, open the Chrome app on your phone. Tap the three-dot menu in the top right corner, then select Settings. After that, tap on Privacy and Security. Here you'll find several important options, and I'll explain what each one does. The first option is Clear Browsing Data. Tap on it to remove your browsing history, cookies, cached images, and other saved data. At the top, you can choose a time range, such as the last hour, last 24 hours, last 7 days, last 4 weeks, or all time. Select the time range that fits your needs. Next is Browsing History. If you select this option, Chrome will delete the list of websites you've visited. This is useful if you want to keep your browsing activity private. The next option is Cookies and Site Data. Cookies help websites remember your login information and preferences. If you delete them, you'll be signed out of most websites, but it can also remove unnecessary tracking data. After that, you'll see Cached Images and Files. Chrome stores images and files to load websites faster. Clearing the cache can free up storage space and fix loading problems. Although some websites may load a little slower the first time you visit them again, the Tabs option lets you close any open tabs stored in Chrome. This helps keep your browser organized and can improve performance if you have many tabs open. Next is Saved Passwords. If you enable this option and delete the data, Chrome will remove all passwords saved in your Google account or on your device. Only use this if you no longer want Chrome to remember your passwords. You'll also see Autofill Form Data. Chrome saves information like your name, address, phone number, or email to fill out forms more quickly. Deleting this data removes those saved suggestions. Another option is Site Settings. This resets permissions you've given to websites, such as camera, microphone, location, or notifications. After resetting, websites will ask for your permission again the next time you visit them. Once you've selected the items you want to remove, simply tap Delete Data and confirm your choice. Chrome will safely clear the selected information from your device. Now, let's take a look at the Privacy Guide. Tap on Privacy Guide, then tap Next to continue. The first setting is Make searches and browsing better. If you turn this option on, Chrome can use your browsing activity to improve search suggestions and make your browsing experience better. If you don't want to share this information with Google, simply turn the toggle off and tap Next. The next option is Sync History and Tabs. When this feature is enabled, your browsing history and open tabs are synced across all your devices signed in with the same Google account. If you prefer not to sync this data, you can turn it off. After choosing your preferred setting, tap Next to continue. Now, you'll see the Safe Browsing Protection screen. Here, Chrome gives you different levels of security to help protect your device while browsing the internet. The first option is Enhanced Protection. This provides the highest level of security by offering real-time protection against dangerous websites, harmful downloads, and suspicious extensions. It also uses Google's advanced security features to detect new threats more quickly. The second option is Standard Protection. This is the recommended setting for most users. It protects you from known dangerous websites, downloads, and phishing attacks while keeping your browsing experience simple and secure. Select the protection level that best fits your needs. Then tap Next to continue to the next step in the Privacy Guide. Now you'll see the Third-Party Cookie Preferences page. Here, Chrome lets you choose how websites can use third-party cookies while you browse. The first option is Allow Third-Party Cookies. If you select this option, websites can use third-party cookies to personalize content and ads, and remember your preferences across different websites. The second option is Block Third-Party Cookies. When you enable this option, Chrome blocks most third-party cookies, helping improve your privacy and reduce cross-site tracking. However, keep in mind that some website features may not work properly after blocking these cookies. Choose the option that best matches your privacy needs. Simply tap Finish to complete the Privacy Guide. Once you're done, Chrome will save your selected privacy settings automatically. Now, let's look at the third-party cookies option. Tap on Third-Party Cookies. To manage how websites can use cookies while you browse. Third-party cookies are mainly used to remember your preferences across different websites and to personalize ads. If you want better privacy and less tracking, you can choose to block third-party cookies. If some websites don't work properly, you can allow them again or create exceptions for specific sites. After selecting the option that best matches your needs, the next option is allow related sites to see your activity in the group. This setting allows websites owned by the same company to share cookie information with each other. For example, if you sign in on one website, another related website from the same company may recognize your activity and keep you signed in. If you want a smoother browsing experience across related websites, you can turn this option on. If you prefer more privacy and don't want related sites to share your activity, simply leave this option turned off. This feature is always turned off while using incognito mode. Simply go back to continue with the next privacy and security setting. Now, let's look at the Send a Do Not Track request option. If you turn this feature on, Chrome will send a request to websites asking them not to track your browsing activity. However, it's important to know that this is only a request. Each website can decide whether to respect it or ignore it. Even if this option is enabled, some websites may still collect certain browsing data to improve security, provide content, show recommendations, or display ads. If you want to request more privacy while browsing, simply turn this option on. Otherwise, you can leave it turned off. After choosing your preferred setting, go back to continue with the next privacy and security option. Now, let's take a look at the Preload Pages option. This feature helps Chrome load web pages faster by preloading pages that it thinks you're likely to visit next. The first option is no preloading. If you choose this option, Chrome will only load a page after you open it. This can help save phone data and gives you more control over your browsing. The second option is standard preloading. With this setting, Chrome preloads some pages that you're likely to visit. This can make websites open faster while using a moderate amount of data. Tap on this option if you want to learn more about how standard preloading works. The third option is extended preloading. Tap on this option to view additional details before enabling it. This option preloads even more pages to make browsing as fast as possible. However, it may use more phone data in the background. Choose the option that best matches your needs. If you want to save data, select no preloading. For most users, standard preloading is the recommended choice. If your priority is the fastest browsing experience, and you don't mind using extra data, you can choose extended preloading. Once you've made your selection, simply go back to continue with the next privacy and security setting. Next, you'll see the Lock Incognito tabs when you leave Chrome option. This feature adds an extra layer of privacy to your incognito tabs. When you turn it on, any incognito tabs you've left open will be locked automatically when you exit the Chrome app. To access those tabs again, you'll need to unlock them using your phone screen lock, such as your fingerprint, face unlock, or PIN. This helps keep your private browsing secure if someone else uses your phone. If you want extra protection for your incognito tabs, simply turn this option on. Otherwise, you can leave it turned off and continue to the next privacy and security setting. Now, let's explore the safe browsing settings. Chrome gives you 3 different protection levels to help keep your browsing safe. The first option is Enhanced Protection. This provides the highest level of security. It offers real-time AI-powered protection against dangerous websites, harmful downloads, phishing attacks, and risky extensions. When you tap on this option, you'll see more details about how it works. It can perform in-depth scans of suspicious downloads, protect you across Google services when you're signed in, and help improve security for everyone on the web. To provide this advanced protection, Chrome may send some browsing information to Google to check for potential threats. Next is Standard Protection. This is the default and recommended option for most users. It protects you from known dangerous websites, downloads, and extensions while sharing less browsing data than Enhanced Protection. For most people, this option provides a good balance between security and privacy. The last option is No Protection. As the name suggests, Chrome will no longer warn you about dangerous websites, phishing pages, or harmful downloads. This option is not recommended because it reduces your browsing security. If you select it, Chrome will show a confirmation message asking if you're sure you want to turn off safe browsing. Unless you have a specific reason, it's best not to disable this feature. For the best protection, I'm going to select Enhanced Protection. It offers the highest level of security and helps keep your device and personal information safer while browsing the internet. Once you've finished, go back to continue with the next security setting. Next, you'll see the warn you if a password was compromised in a data breach option. This feature helps keep your online accounts secure. When it's turned on, Chrome checks whether any of your saved passwords have appeared in a known data breach. If one of your passwords is found in a leaked database, Chrome will immediately warn you and recommend changing that password as soon as possible. Next, let's look at the Always Use Secure Connections option. This feature helps make your browsing more secure. You'll see two warning options under Always Use Secure Connections. The first option warns you for insecure public sites. If you select this option, Chrome will warn you before opening a public website that doesn't use a secure HTTPS connection. This helps you avoid unsecured websites while browsing the internet. The second option warns you for insecure public and private sites. When you enable this option, Chrome will warn you before opening both public websites and private websites that don't use a secure connection. Private sites may include your company's internal website, school network, or other local network pages. For better security, I recommend selecting Warns You for Insecure Public and Private Sites. This gives you the highest level of protection by warning you whenever Chrome detects an insecure connection. Once you've selected your preferred option, simply go back and continue with the next security option. Next, we have Use Secure DNS. This setting helps Chrome connect to websites more securely by encrypting your DNS requests. It improves your privacy and makes it harder for others to see which websites you're visiting. The first option is Use Your Current Service Provider. When you select this option, Chrome uses the secure DNS service provided by your internet service provider whenever it's available. If your provider doesn't support secure DNS, Chrome will automatically use the normal DNS connection. The second option is Choose Another Provider. This lets you manually select a trusted secure DNS provider, such as Google or Cloudflare. If you want more control over your DNS settings or prefer a specific provider, you can choose this option. For most users, I recommend using Use Your Current Service Provider because it's simple and works automatically. However, if you prefer a specific secure DNS provider, you can select Choose Another Provider and pick the one you want. Go back and continue with the next security setting. Next, let's look at JavaScript optimization and security. This setting controls how Chrome's V8 JavaScript engine works. The V8 engine helps websites load faster and improves overall browsing performance. The first option is Speed Up Sites with Chrome's V8 engine. When you choose this option, websites that use JavaScript may load faster and feel more responsive. However, Chrome may become slightly less resistant to certain security attacks. For most users, this option provides a faster browsing experience. The second option is Do Not Speed Up Sites with Chrome's V8 engine. If you select this option, Chrome will not use this performance optimization. Some websites may load a little slower, but Chrome becomes slightly more resistant to security attacks, giving you a bit more protection. For most users, I recommend keeping Speed Up Sites with Chrome's V8 engine enabled because it provides a smoother and faster browsing experience. If security is your highest priority, you can choose the second option instead. Simply go back and continue with the last security setting. Let's look at the Access Payment Methods option. This setting allows websites to check whether you have any payment methods, such as a credit or debit card, saved in Chrome. It does not share your card number or other sensitive payment details. Instead, it simply lets supported websites know that a saved payment method is available, making online checkout faster and more convenient. If you frequently shop online and use Chrome autofill for payments, you can leave this option turned on for a smoother checkout experience. If you prefer more privacy and don't want websites to detect your saved payment methods, simply turn this option off. Choose the setting that best matches your needs. So, that's how you can use all the privacy and security settings in the Google Chrome app. In this video, we've explained every important option step by step and learned what each setting does, when you should use it, and how it can help protect your privacy and improve your browsing experience. I hope this guide was helpful and made these settings easier to understand. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, press the bell icon so you never miss our latest tech tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.